Yesterday, a route across this region was acceptable. Today, the destination has not moved, but the flight path bends hundreds of kilometers around it. So who moved the sky?
Imagine two passenger flights from London toward Asia. The airports remain in the same places. The aircraft can be the same type, yet a route available one day may be rejected the next, sending the flight around an entire country. The geography has not changed. The invisible operational map has. Which airspace is available, which risks are acceptable, and which corridors a civilian aircraft can safely use.
Humans put borders on the ground, and then, naturally, continued them into the sky.
International law gives every state complete and exclusive sovereignty over the airspace above its territory, so a political border does not stop at the ground. But aviation uses another map too: Flight Information Regions, or FIRs, where flight information and alerting services are provided. FIR boundaries can extend beyond national territory, and managing one does not transfer sovereignty. A single journey may cross several countries, several FIRs, and a carefully organized web of routes that most passengers never see.
There is no single official with a giant button marked "Close the Sky." Apparently, even danger needs a committee.
The state responsible for the airspace can close it, restrict routes or altitudes, and publish operational information. Another government can separately prohibit or warn its own airlines from entering. Organizations such as EASA can publish conflict zone information and recommendations for operators within their scope. Then the airline still makes its own security and operational assessment. It may reroute, suspend the flight, or avoid airspace that remains legally open. So, open describes permission. It does not automatically describe acceptable risk. In July 2026, Jordan had not issued conflict-related airspace restrictions, route closures, or operational advisories. EASA nevertheless advised the operators covered by its bulletin not to use Jordanian airspace at any altitude. The sky was technically open, but that did not settle the safety decision.
Birds can ignore the paperwork, not the danger.
A passenger aircraft does not have to be the intended target to be exposed. Missiles and drones can cross flight levels. Combat aircraft and air defense systems may be operating amid incomplete or rapidly changing information. Interceptions, mistaken identification, and falling debris can threaten civil traffic. Conflict can also interfere with navigation. Jamming blocks satellite signals, while spoofing feeds receivers false information. Aircraft have procedures and other navigation sources, but interference adds uncertainty where crews want the clearest possible picture. Nobody is aiming at the airliner is not the same as the route is safe.
9. Draw one graceful curve around the dangerous part. Problem solved. For approximately 3 seconds.
The detour must still be available to civilian traffic and accepted through the air traffic system. It may need to avoid military airspace, fit through neighboring corridors with limited capacity, clear severe weather, account for winds, remain within the aircraft's fuel and performance plan, and preserve suitable diversion options. Go around one blocked region and traffic may crowd into the next. Go farther again and the flight may become too costly, too long, or impractical. A safe detour is not a freehand line. It is the best workable path through stacked constraints. And the bend on the map keeps traveling. More distance usually means more time and fuel. A late arrival can break passenger connections, delay the aircraft's next departure, and push traffic into already busy corridors. Airlines may retime flights, change aircraft, reduce frequency, or cancel services that no longer work reliably. One risk decision over a distant region can disturb a network thousands of kilometers away. This map is never finished. States issue restrictions, regulators revise warnings, conflict zone bulletins are updated, extended, or withdrawn. Airlines reassess the threat as conditions change. In July 2026 alone, several EASA advisories were issued or revised within days. Yesterday's route may still exist physically today, while operators are no longer willing to use it.
War does not only redraw borders on the ground. It redraws the invisible highways above them, and every safe journey depends on noticing when that map has changed.